Sorry for all the traffic noise, guys, but I'm in Wildwood. I'm walking across the Bridge of Doom to get to my fishing spot on the other side of this bridge. And hopefully the gar will be gone now, because the last couple of months I was here, it was all gar. But hopefully we can get some gato fish gigantes. All right, we just crossed the Bridge of Doom here in St. Louis, St. Charles boundary, and we're wrapping around to the fishing spot on the mighty Missouri River. Now, when I came here this summer, it was full of gar, but now, hopefully the gar will be gone so the water temperature is much lower and we will be able to get some gato-ish fish. I brought some hot dogs and I also brought some worms. For some reason, I wasn't able to catch any cut bait in the creek today, probably because the water might be a little cold in the smaller creeks, but hopefully this bait will get us a gato fish gigante. All right, we're gonna sling this bait out. We're gonna use two hot dogs, and a worm today. The longer pole does let me sling out a little bit further. That's pretty cool. Wish I really had some cut bait though, but I do not. So hopefully this hot dog will work for a big blue gato fish. Something just took half my hot dog off. I thought the gar were inactive now at this time of the year, but I could be wrong, which would suck, because if the gar are active, they tend to push all the other fish out. I'm also gonna throw out a lure in addition to my poles and see what I can get. Maybe there's a wiper here or something. But yeah, I thought the gars would be inactive at this time of the year because the water is much cooler. But if I'm wrong, this is gonna be tough. The gar weren't ever a problem for me until this year. I don't really know what caused the population explosion this year, but it kind of sucks for other fish. All right, something took this bait. Something took the worm. Oh, that has to be a fish. Is that a gar? It doesn't actually feel like a gar. Could it actually be a decent fish finally? Is it a flathead? That feels like a flathead gato fish. It doesn't feel like a huge one, but it does feel like a flathead. It's not taking much drag, so it's probably not that big. So it's definitely not one of the mighty blue gato fish, but it could be a small fish of greater gato-ness. And I will take a fish of greater gato-ness at this point. It's not a gar. I think a gar would have actually come loose by now. I think it could be a flathead or a carp. The river, even though like it's really low, it's pretty deep. It's a gato, it's not a mighty blue gato fish, but it is a blue gato fish. And it's not a bad one, but it's not a huge one. Definitely not the 60-pounder that I'm after. But check that out, that is a mighty blue gato fish. It's not very gato, but it is a blue catfish, not a bad start. All right, guys, this is a 4.2 pound blue gato fish. 4.2, not the size I want, but still pretty good start. On worms, guys. 4.2 pound blue gato fish. All right, you blue gato fish, you. Time to go back in the water. I don't know how close I can get because the mud kind of sinks in. It's pretty deep here, so I can just probably throw you. There you go. There's the mighty blue gato fish. Finally, another one nailed. A blue gato of non-cookie cutter size. Wasn't like a 1 pounder, it was a 4 pounder, but still looking for something way bigger. I think I need to throw out a little bit further than that. The water is very deep, like just offshore, so don't really want to test it by falling in or anything, but I definitely want it further offshore. They're definitely out there more in the current, but they are active today. The water is warm enough for the blue gato fish to be active. Since that bite was a blue gato, I'm guessing like the thing that bit my hot dog could have been a blue catfish too. But you know, like when catfish, when their mouths aren't big enough to take like a big hook, they will drop it. So I might have lost one blue catfish and caught another. Could have been a channel as well, or a flathead, but we'll see. Might have another one, but it seems a little bit smaller. Now, it might not be on, actually. I don't know if this is on. If this is a drum, it's bait. I don't know what I'm hooked. I think there's a fish there. Yep. Oh, it's a tiny gato fish. What is this? Oh, it's a tiny blue gato fish. That's not what I want. We don't want a tiny blue gato fish. We want a grande gato fish. But it seems like they're all over here. I'm not really sure if they're in the pool over there, but a tiny blue gato fish. Second gato fish of the day. See ya, gato fish. Hello, we are back under the Bridge of Death. Now, the river is maybe a foot higher than it was because the rains a few days ago. And also we've got cut bait in terms of a cut up creek chub, and we've got adequate amounts of worm this time. We're also going to go on the wing dike over there if we have to, if we can't get anything here. But let's try it here first. Hopefully we can get a gato fish gigante. Got 2 cut baits and a worm out. Now I'm going to just throw my blade bait and see if there's any fish here. I mean, there should be. Water's a little colder than it was a couple of days ago, definitely, but definitely should be some kind of fish here, hopefully. Hopefully something will bite the hook. If not in a while, we will actually go on the wing dike, because the wing dike does give me pretty good prospects. I think we got a fish. We do indeed have a fish. What is it? Doesn't feel gary too much. Is that a gato? It is indeed a channel gato fish. It's a very small one. Very small channel catfish. It's very interesting. Doesn't seem to be any big blues over here, but one channel gato fish. Not very gato-ish. See ya, gato. There's been no bigger fish that's been biting the cut bait. So my guess is this place is full of tiny channel gato fish, maybe small blues, but I'm after much more glorious fish. So we're gonna have to go over to the wing dike over there and fish off the wing dike in deeper water. We're completely on the wing dike now. 2 cut baits, 1 worm. No luck so far. I would guess some of the fish could be hiding like right behind one of these dikes, because there is pretty deep here. But I also have one in the shallower water over here, like within the calm, non-currenty water. I want to see if I can get a fish on any of these. There's 1 cookie cutter fish over there, and I need a big fish. But I have not yet been able to get a big fish, not with the cut bait and not with the worms. Getting pretty close to sunset now. All right, I got a fish. Does not feel super big, but feels bigger than the channel gato fish I got earlier. Almost feels like a flathead gato fish. I don't think it's a gar. I think it's like a 1-pound fish. It's a gato fish, I believe. It is a channel gato fish. A little bit bigger than the last channel I caught, but still no huge gato fish. That's a channel gato fish. Very not so gato, but at least a gato fish. Channel gato fish. Look at this. A channel gato fish. Decent eater size, like probably 13, 14 inches, and he's gonna be dinner. So, gato fish, I have to ask you a question that all gato fish must answer. Are you more gato or are you more fish? I'm confused. What does that mean? Are you more gato or are you more fish? I'm a gato fish. You're stupid. Your questions suck. How dare you? Now you will be my dinner. No! In terms of what catfish I keep or let go, I tend to keep the smaller ones and let the bigger ones go. A, I don't like to carry the big ones. They're heavy. And B, like the big ones are the breeders, so I'll just let them breed. The small ones are tastier and they're pretty good for soup. So that guy will be good soup. 2 days, actually 3, but the second day I only caught 1 small blue gato fish, so I didn't record it. But, you know, the thing is, I got basically 4 fish, like 1 decent fish and 3, like 1 eater fish and 2 dinks, essentially. That place has just not treated me all that well. I mean, when I came in the summer, there were gar, and now there's no gar, but there's no fish either, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks. Boone's Bridge I thought was better, but this year the water has been really, really low there, basically from like midsummer until now. And that's basically the only times I actually come back to St. Louis. I'll probably try it again sometime sooner or later, but probably not this Thanksgiving. Going to be going down to the Merrimack and other places, see if I can get a big blue gato fish or a big gato fish of any sort. Unfortunately, catfish and gar, they basically operate on the same kind of temperature schedule. They both kind of like shut off under 50 degrees, except for the small dinks. And I'm just having a really, really hard time catching anything with anything right now. Basically, I'm gonna go try for some white bass, maybe some like wipers and stuff in a while. And hopefully I can do much, much better in the next couple of days. But St. Louis has been not so great to me so far, but you know, I know there's some big fish out there and hopefully I can catch one next time. So hope you enjoyed this short video and I will see you guys later.